Millionaires spend thousands of dollars on expensive trips, exotic cars, and every good thing money can buy. But billionaires, like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, kick things up a notch, splashing millions and even hundreds of millions on private islands, expensive private jets, and vacations to places only billionaires can go to. We'll explore how the 1% of the 1% spend their millions and billions, starting with their crazy car collection. Millionaires like Michael B. Jordan splash hundreds of thousands of dollars on exotic cars like the Audi R8, which can cost up to $250,000. Its sleek body design and blistering top speed of 205 miles per hour make it a fan favorite among actors, influencers, and YouTubers. But some billionaires prefer louder cars like the Dodge Challenger SRT, which is considered one of the most powerful muscle cars ever built. The Challenger is owned by millionaires like Snoop Dogg, Billie Eilish, and famous YouTuber Logan Paul. But one of the most common cars millionaires drive to showcase their wealth is the Mercedes Class G63, or simply, the G-Wagon. This car has transformed into a pop culture icon and is owned by anyone and everyone who wants to show off their wealth, from the streets of LA to the deserts of Dubai. The latest edition starts at around $150,000, so it's still a pretty pricey car. When millionaires want to go all out though, they cop a Lamborghini, most especially the Lamborghini Aventador. This mid-engine sports car can cost well over $500,000 and is owned by famous rappers like Offset and Tyga, as well as many social media influencers. But when billionaires drive, they pick top-of-the-shelf cars like the Rolls-Royce La Rose Noir Droptail. With a shocking price tag of $30 million, this car is the most expensive Rolls-Royce ever made, and it's got the features to prove it. Rolls-Royce claims that this car drives like a yacht and is built with a sleek design that's impossible to replicate. But the craziest part is the entire car is built 100% by hand, and it took 2 whole years of working in complete isolation for 5 hours a day to build just one of these. The interior of the car is decked out with the most luxurious features you have ever seen in a car, and when it comes to performance, the Rolls-Royce Droptail doesn't lag in any way, going from 0 to 60 in just 5 seconds and reaching a top speed of 155 miles an hour. But some billionaires also love driving supercars, especially Bugattis. One good example is Cristiano Ronaldo's $8.5 million Bugatti Centodieci, which he bought in 2020 during the lockdown. This beast of a car was built for speed and performance, going from 0 to 60 in under 2.4 seconds, and reaching an electronically limited top speed of 236 miles per hour. But what makes the Centodieci even more impressive is that only 10 units were ever built, making them extremely rare and invaluable. On the other side of the spectrum, some billionaires, like the Saudi prince Turki bin Abdullah Al Saud, show off their wealth by dipping their cars in gold. What better way to show off your wealth than a gold-plated Lamborghini, Rolls-Royce, or Bentley? But apart from buying crazy cars, millionaires spend thousands and millions of dollars collecting rare and expensive items, like DJ Khaled's sneaker collection, which is filled with some of the rarest shoes ever made, or Cardi B's Birkin bag collection worth over $500,000. On the other end, billionaires like Francois Pinault spend a whole lot more on their collections. We're talking about one of the most expensive art collections in the world, valued at around $1.4 billion. Then there's Jeff Bezos' unique collection of Apollo 11 debris, which the billionaire spent weeks collecting from the ocean floor just out of the sake of curiosity. When millionaires are not working to make more money, though, they sometimes take off to enjoy their wealth, taking extended vacations in places like Hawaii, Dubai, the Maldives, and the popular ski town of Aspen. These rich folks spend extended nights in hotels like the Burj Khalifa, where a royal suite costs up to $24,000 per night and comes with the millionaire treatment, gold-plated everything, and even a private butler. Millionaires who enjoy the nightlife also visit the bubbling island of Ibiza to enjoy the clubbing experience that they won't get anywhere else in the world. While billionaires also go for these places, many of them prefer to spend their time away on their private islands. For example, before his death in October of 2022, Dietrich Mateschitz owned a spectacular private island in Fiji called Lukala, which he purchased back for $10 million back in 2003. This 3,500 acres of land boasts an untouched tropical rainforest, sugar white sand beaches, and coconut palms at every turn. After acquiring the island, the billionaire transformed it into a super luxurious eco-resort, with an 18-hole golf course, its own airstrip, and a collection of restaurants and bars serving everything from beachside barbecues to fine dining experiences. Another ultra-rich person who owns a private island is tech billionaire Larry Ellison, who paid $300 million to obtain 90,000 acres of land, a 3,200-person town, and two Four Seasons resorts in the Hawaiian island of Lanai. The island only allows for exclusive access and features some of the most expensive facilities for outsiders looking to enjoy the billionaire lifestyle. When they're not vacationing on their own private islands, though, some billionaires love to gather in a small village in Italy called Portofino. Known as the resort of the rich and the famous, this highly exclusive vacation destination started as a fishing town, but over the years it's become the perfect getaway for celebrities like Elizabeth Taylor, Madonna, and Denzel Washington. It also hosts a number of politicians and world leaders, as well as some of the world's richest businessmen. The most popular part of this village, however, is a place called Castello Brown, which has become a hotspot for celebrity weddings thanks to its lush and beautiful botanic gardens, picturesque terraces, and Gothic castle windows. It was at this same spot that Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker tied the knot on May 22, 2022. But some billionaires like to go above and beyond by taking a vacation to space. Jeff Bezos' space exploration company, Blue Origin, is one of the few agencies offering this exclusive experience at the moment. And so far, they've launched 31 people into space. This includes Jeff Bezos himself and his half-brother Mark Bezos. A round trip from Earth to beyond the clouds reportedly costs about $28 million, which is just a drop in the ocean when you've got billions at your disposal. However, this trip takes the billionaire adventurers just to the edge of space, then back to Earth, and the whole trip takes just about 10 minutes. Away from vacations that are out of this world, the rich and famous also secure exclusive privileges at special events. Like when YouTuber Gideon spent thousands of dollars to purchase courtside tickets for a WNBA game, and even got a full haircut on the spot. Although it landed him in more trouble than he bargained for, he wasn't the only millionaire who's pulled a stunt like this at the courtside. In February of 2024, rapper Quavo and Rich the Kid were spotted shooting a music video during the Lakers vs. Hawks game, which is a pretty special privilege. Some millionaires also pay up to $75,000 for a front row ticket to the Super Bowl, the biggest sporting event in America, enjoying an unmatched view and taking photo ops to update their social media portfolio. Millionaires who are also celebrities enjoy free access to exclusive events like the Met Gala. And although tickets to the Met Gala only cost about $50,000, they are so exclusive that millionaires can't just buy them unless they're the right kind of famous. But for billionaires, they can walk freely into the Met Gala or any other event anytime they choose to attend. For example, back in 2022, Elon Musk decided to show up to the Met Gala dressed in a classic tuxedo with coattails and his mother on his arms, dazzling the crowd and making headlines. Billionaires also attend other exclusive social events like the Concorso de Eleganza, the most famous car show in the entire world. Every year since 1929, hundreds of rich men and women have gathered on the shore of Lake Como, near the Via d'Este Hotel in Cornobio, Italy, to showcase exotic vintage and classic cars in an elegant competition. The event currently takes place in the second half of May every year, attracting billionaire businessmen, celebrities, and car collectors. When millionaires travel the world, they fly inexpensive first-class seats, with the most luxurious options costing up to $66,000 for just a one-way ticket. Features on this flight include a 3-room suite with a bedroom, a living room, and even a private bathroom with a shower. Others pay between $16,000 to $23,000 to rent a luxurious private jet for their trips. But billionaires don't need to rent, as they own fleets that might be valued at hundreds of millions of dollars. Bill Gates, for example, owns not one, but 2 Gulfstream G650 ERs, which cost almost $70 million each. In addition, he also owns 2 Bombardier Challenger 350s priced at $27 million apiece. But perhaps one of the most expensive billionaire private jets in the world would be the $500 million Boeing 747, owned by the Saudi Prime Minister's cousin, Prince Al Walid bin Talal. This ultra luxurious aircraft features gold plating in almost every corner, from the bedrooms to the restrooms. There's also a spacious salon, master suites with king-sized beds, private bathrooms, and a formal dining area for exclusive meetings with political leaders and business moguls. With more money than they know what to do with, these ultra-rich men and women live a lifestyle the rest of us can only dream of.